make it sound like it's permanent and can never change. But what the research really reflects very consistently is that by age 3, children are showing a pro-white bias. So we see around age 2.5, we see in research with toddlers that toddlers of different, or preschoolers, toddlers of different races show what we would call an in-group bias. So there's some things going on internally, cognitively with their thinking that sort of makes them tend towards an in-group bias. And the studies that look at this look at things like how children pick a potential new playmate. So showing them photos of kids that they don't know, of their race and of different races. And younger kids tend to choose someone they don't know. They tend to choose a same race playmate. But by many of these studies show that by 3 or 4, the white kids continue to choose a white same race playmate, but the children of color start also choosing a potential white playmate. So instead of like this sort of in-group bias staying, we start seeing all of the kids shifting towards a pro-white bias. And so what researchers think is going on is that those messages from the world around them are getting in that, you know, it's better to be white, the hero's always white people get nicer stuff, you know, these kinds of messages are coming in from the world around them. Now, adults often think that 3-year-olds are too young to talk to about these things, but when we don't talk to them about it, they see those patterns in the world around them and they internalize them as deserved or earned or justified. And so in fact, when we use colorblind language or silence with kids that young, we actually sort of give up our power to the messages coming from society. And so this is why I really try to encourage parents, and we can talk about some ways, how do you talk to a 3 or 4-year-old about the patterns that they're seeing in a way that they're able to question them and critique them.